Hey YouTube, Saint Frank here. Today's episode of Hobby Talk. I just want to talk about what I'm doing in hobbies and my card collecting hobbies here in August 2021. It's been kind of a strange period of time because there's nothing. I have tried to go to like local Walmarts and stuff. Very rarely find anything, or our Targets and stuff like that. Um, Seems like sealed product from like hobby shops and stuff is just really expensive, and so it's been hard to keep positive about the hobbies and stuff. But I have continued to do stuff in the hobby. Um, One thing to do that I've been doing is making YouTube videos. It's been a lot of fun, and some more interactive type videos with you guys, like Hobby Talk episodes. But I just want to touch on some of the different things. You guys know that I'm into collecting, and what the state of those hobbies are here in August 2021. So when it comes to Star Wars, it's been pretty dry in the world of Star Wars. Um, Really, the only thing that's come out recently has been Mandalorian season 2, and I was able to pick up a couple, a handful of these Mandalorian season 2 tins, which are really awesome with the Baby Yoda tins, and but it was just really tough to get any at an affordable price. And in fact, I could go to the hobby shop and buy another tin of it, but it's just so expensive now. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm not really buying any of that anymore. They do have Mandalorian season 1, but it's 3 to 4 times the price of what it was when it came out. So I just don't feel good about paying those inflated prices. And so Star Wars openings has been pretty dry on the channel. I know there's a lot of people that love watching the Star Wars openings. I'm trying to do, more content with Star Wars stuff to make up for not being able to open as much stuff. So hopefully you guys stay tuned and stay subscribed. And you viewers are awesome. You guys are fantastic. You guys continue to watch the videos, as maybe the things I'm into change a little bit or whatever. But I still love Star Wars cards. Just waiting for some affordable stuff to come out, maybe some new sets. So it's been pretty dry on Star Wars. Now Marvel, I have been able to open a few Marvel things lately and pick up some cool Marvel stuff. And but it also got really hot, and when that happens, local shops, they raise their prices on stuff, and of course you can never find Marvel stuff at retail. I don't even think they make retail. But I have been able to do some videos of some Marvel opening stuff, and was able to pick up, love this card, this Scarlet Witch. It's signed by the artist. It's not a sketch card, but the artist that did this art for the card, he signed this. Really cool piece there I picked up at a local hobby shop. Was able to pick up just from opening packs. Got this really cool Precious Metal Gem card. Here's another really cool card, Falcon. That was a card I picked up from a local hobby shop. Excuse me. And this kind of stuff, when you buy stuff like this, it's very affordable and fun to look through stuff to find cool cards like that. Some of the other Marvel stuff, I've really enjoyed some of these types of hits. This Hanafuda card of Domino, really nice looking card. That Marvel anime stuff, really fun, really nice looking cards. Enjoyed opening some of this Marvel annual, and I've been lucky to hit some of these holographic cards, which are really cool. There you can see the holo. So those have been really fun. And of course with PSA not accepting stuff. It's kind of like kind of get into a rut of just finding cool cars just to buy with the thought of, well, I might be able to grade these sometime, but and I'm starting to wonder if it's going to be a really long time before I can send anything into PSA. So I have tried to pick up some already graded cards, some PSA slabs, but I've only been buying slabs of 2 players, and they are Luka Doncic. I've been trying to find like more obscure type Luka rookies. And I picked this one up, and I'm definitely looking for PSA 9s. I'm not buying PSA 10s right now. This is a really cool one, pink Pulsar or Hyper Pink Optic Raid Rookie Luka PSA 9. And the other player that I've been picking up, if I see them, are Patrick Mahomes cards that are not like the base cards. And again, picking up PSA 9s. I think the PSA 9s look great, and they're for me because that's my favorite NBA basketball player, and here's my favorite NFL football player. So, picking up a few that show up at the local hobby shop for a good deal that are not just like the base ones. So I've been picking that type of stuff up. When it comes to like baseball cards, I will say that I've had a lot more fun just going through my own boxes of stuff and pulling out cards. And you probably saw some of these cards I pulled out. Yeah, just finding awesome like Ohtani rookies and stuff like that from my own cards that I have. Nice Juan Soto. You know, I can't really grade them right now, but I can get them ready to grade whenever that day comes that PSA opens things back up at a good price. So that's kind of, I haven't really been buying much sealed baseball stuff, except for like, I did buy a box of Gypsy Queen. That was fun to open. I am going to buy some Allen Ginter once that comes out, but it's not out yet. So another thing I've been doing is definitely, probably my biggest focus has been picking up rare Pokemon cards. Raw ungraded ones. They're minty condition. So I just wanted to show some of the Pokemon cards I've been picking up, the type of cards I've really been looking for. Been looking for Japanese holos, vintage ones. They just look great, and they're usually in pretty good shape. At least the few that I've been able to find lately, they've been in pretty nice shape. And I'm very excited to get some of these sent off. Also been finding some Japanese band cards, which has been pretty fun. They may not be minty perfect, but they're definitely cards that we didn't get here in the United States because they're banned here. And then definitely been finding some nice, very nice condition vintage Pokemon cards. I try to stay away from first edition because first edition stuff is so expensive. So I try to focus on unlimited sets, and been finding maybe people are getting frustrated with PSA and deciding just to sell off their singles rather than wait for PSA to open up. And if so, that's awesome because I've been able to pick up some nice ones for my collection, which I will gladly wait for PSA to open back up and be very excited to send some of these. I would consider these near mint to mint vintage Pokemon cards. And I've been trying to be very picky on the conditioning and make sure that I don't have scratches on the holes and stuff. Just it's a really fun hobby, and it's very challenging trying to find minty vintage cards. So definitely have been spending a lot of energy looking for these, and have some really nice cards for my collection that I can't wait to get slabbed. Like this card here, it was very inexpensive, and this could get a PSA 10. I mean, there's no scratches on the holo. I'm sure you guys some of you guys probably realize PSA 10s from this era of Pokemon are almost impossible to get, so it'll be fun to try to get some of these PSA 10s. Nice base set 2 Charizard, pretty minty. This one is not going to get a PSA 10, but is just awesome holo that I've always wanted, and one came up for sale that was in decent shape, so I bought it. This one is not mint, but it was so cool, and I basically was able to use a little bit of store credit to pick it up. I probably will send it in just kind of as a send it in to grade once grading opens, just because it's such a cool card and I'll never be able to afford a nice minty one. But almost like this was a well-loved played card from somebody, and it can still be appreciated even in rough condition. This is a Dark Blastoise from Legendary Collection, one of the very first ever. It is the first set to ever have reverse holos. I've definitely been searching for Heart Gold, Soul Silver / Diamond and Pearl era nice condition holos and reverse holos, and these are some of my favorite ones that I've found. Finally got an Arceus Charizard that's not the cracked ice. This is the actual original one. Those are some of my favorite ones of those. I still try to find these Rainbow Rares from Sun and Moon, the tag team. Rainbow Rares, Secret Rares. They're so hard to pull. And I've been trying to pick up mint versions of these and I try to get ones that are well centered as well. These are not the tag team ones, but they're just as hard to pull. The non-tag team Secret Rares. Really neat cards. Alright, this is a card I've been looking for quite a while. I definitely need to find the Rainbow Rare of this Lugia GX. This is a really nice, just the regular Lugia GX, not the Secret Rare. Level X cards, definitely been on the lookout for those. They just rarely come up. Minty ones that coming up for sale. I picked this up from the local hobby shop. Beautiful Rayquaza Level X. There's another era that I've been excitedly looking for cards from this era, and that is like the later EX series cards that have these gold borders like this. Just beautiful cards. And the Pokemon, the holos shine off the Pokemon. Just great cards. Look amazing. These look so good slabbed up. And some of the reverse holos also, they look just as nice. And they have the like the name of the set right there. Great looking cards. And to go along with the EX series stuff, I've been trying to find nice condition EX cards. Very challenging. So if I have an opportunity to pick up a nice one, I usually try to do it, because the day is going to come when you just cannot find these at all. I think that day is going to be coming pretty soon, because they just did not make much of these in this time frame back then. All right, and then I have been picking up. These are not very vintagey, but these are the Sword and Shield Secret Rare VMAX cards. They're very tough to pull. Usually they're practically like a case hit. You might get, especially in these newer sets that have the alternate arts. I found that it's really tough to pick up the Rainbow Rare VMAXs, and they were already tough to pick up, but these have been fun to try to collect, and you can usually get them at pretty good prices, as mint singles, and they're usually in really good condition. I just always try to check the centering, make sure the centering's pretty close on those. And these are some cards that these these next two cards I'm going to show. These are actually called VMAX full art, or they're all VMAX cards are full art. But these are secret rare VMAX cards. They usually have some really nice artwork. And these things, man, they are so tough to pull. Look at the artwork on that card. Just unbelievable. And I have been trying to avoid buying stuff from the recent sets because it just seems like the prices are a little too high. I think they'll drop down a little bit when these other sets come out. But I couldn't pass up picking up this card. Such a cool card. Also been picking up Sword and Shield Gold Secret Rares. These are also very tough to pull. Definitely going to be saving them up to send in to get graded. I almost hesitate to show this card because I've been looking for the cards from this set for a long time, and they just never, you can never get hold of nice ones of this set. The Call of Legends, Shiny Legends cards. They are very tough to pull. So much hollow. Been looking for a nice Lugia forever. This one is not going to get a PSA 10, but I just want a nice one for my collection. So I finally was able to find one. Been picking up some nice full art cards. Trying to get nice centered ones is pretty tough. I'm definitely going to try to get this one graded. Like this is Lily's Full Force. Ends Resolve. So definitely been looking for full art trainers. There's some of my favorite ones I've picked up recently. And being a huge fan of Pikachu, been trying to pick up rare Pikachu cards, English ones. I have not tried to pick up Japanese ones yet, unless it's like a vintage Pikachu. But like this is an older McDonald's Pikachu. General Mills Pikachus. Just not your basic main Pikachus. This is a really tough to get one. It's got a Cosmo Hollow Pikachu. It was from a special set. I don't remember what it was exactly. Love this one. This is a reverse hollow from EX Power Keepers. Really nice one. I've been looking for this card forever. And another card that I really like. This is a Diamond Pearl promo Pikachu. I had one. I sent it in to get graded, and I got the bad news that I'm blind, and the card was actually in German, and they wouldn't grade it. So I searched and searched and searched and found an English one that's nice. So I'm going to send that one in at some point. And here's the last thing I've been looking for, and that is full art EX cards from the black and white era. Man, these are tough to find. And if you do find them, most of the time they are not mint. So this is going to be a very tough group of cards to put together because, man, they are really tough to pull, and there's just not a lot of black and white stuff out there. All right, so I just wanted to show stuff of what I'm doing with collecting. I'm still planning on sending my cards to PSA once they open up bulk submissions, and if it's at a price that I'm comfortable with. And hopefully you guys are having fun and able to find joy in the hobby right now. Well, it's kind of a strange time for collecting cards with all these crazy not being able to find stuff at retail. Hobby boxes are being super expensive. Hopefully you guys are not giving up on the hobby and staying in there and finding new ways to enjoy it. And definitely stay tuned for more videos, and we'll talk about your comments that you make on a Friday follow-up video, and hopefully be able to talk about this some more. All right, stay tuned for more videos later.